Hello and welcome to part 7 of my May 2014 update. Slowly catching up with these now, so I haven't done a video for a couple of weeks and this is the first chance I've had to do any, so I'm trying to see if I can get these May ones done out of the way, then I can carry on with June again, and I'll probably have some for July to do by the time I get around to those ones. But the focus of these this video in particular, and probably the next 2 or 3 videos, which is basically the rest of May and then into June as well, is steelbooks. Quite a lot came out in the past few weeks, new titles and some catalogue re-releases. So I will start with these ones here. Got Barney in the room as well, so hopefully he doesn't start chewing on everything and knocking things on the floor. I've got these all in the steelbook bags. I'll probably put them back in the bags when I've actually done each title, just so he doesn't start chewing the plastic. So the first one we have here is a new release, and it was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Picture, and this is the latest Coen Brothers film, and this is Inside Llewyn Davis, as I keep calling for some reason, Inside Llewyn Davis. Don't know why. Here we have a typical Studio Canal steelbook, as in it's silver and there's not a lot on there. It looks alright, but so it could be a lot better. I mean, they do put some effort in, but a lot of their steelbooks, and they are doing a lot of steelbooks at the moment, because they're releasing a lot of old titles on steelbook. The problem is they don't always look that great. I'll just get this out of the bag. Did have a plan, and I've mentioned it before, was to get them all out of the bag to start with before I start shooting the video, but that plan seemed to go down the drain. So start with the front here, and there's Oscar Isaac. He's been in quite a few films, I hadn't realised. And these are the cast members there. Inside we have 2 discs, as usually with Studio Canal titles. They tend to put the DVD in as well, on the newer ones anyway, not so much the re-release ones. So again, trying to get these discs out aren't always easy. So I'll try and see how I can put these discs down without Barney trying to climb all over them and scratch them. So here we have the inside artwork. It's okay, it's a little bit dark, but at least I've put some inside. And show you the back as well. So just a quite plain back there with the image of the guitar. I've got all the J cards for these out already. I've got, as you can probably imagine, because I've got quite a few of these steelbooks to show you, I've got a drawer full of these cards, and trying to sort them out before each video to get the right ones out, it's a bit of a pain, but as I get the pile down there'll be less to do. And so unfortunately I've got little bits of glue left on them. I've tried to take all the glue off, but the glue seems to stick on sometimes, and then again stuck to the cards, which is not making things easy. So here's the card, and not really a lot of special features on this disc, unfortunately, but there was the music from the film, like a concert they did, so I think I've showed that already. If I haven't, then you'll be seeing that shortly. But so I'll kind of treat that as extras in some respects, although it did cost about 10 quid or so. So there's that. I haven't actually got around to watching this yet. Currently working through the IMDb top 250, or the top 250 as it was when I last looked. I think this is probably on the top something anyway, so I'll get around to watching it shortly. But I'm just trying to watch other things at the moment, trying to catch up on films I haven't seen. Next up is another new release, and this is The Wolf of Wall Street. It's a nice looking steelbook, and what they haven't done, which they've done the Great Gatsby one and they ruined is they haven't shoved Leonardo DiCaprio's face all over the front. Makes a change. So this is a very nice steelbook. I don't know if this actually sold out in the end or not. And there we have. So quite a lot of embossing, probably you can see. Not on the names at the top, but on the title and on that image there. It's a nice yellowy gold cover colour. So I don't know if that's sort of streaking effect or however it is, but on the back we have some debossing, which is always nice to have, and we have all the dollar symbols on there as well. So I'll show you inside. It does come with a UV code, which I've used. Just a Blu-ray in this one. Got the German rating on the front. Don't know why they put those on the UK discs, but those Germans get the same disc as us. And then we have the scene with Leonardo DiCaprio. Actually, I have got around to watching this. Really enjoyed it. There is apparently a 4-hour cut of this, but that will get released at some point in the future. But yeah, it's a really good film. Great little cameo at the beginning. Say cameo, he's not really in it a lot, but he's in a bit. Matthew McConaughey and Jen Hill as well, with good performance. I'll show you the card for this one as well. And I think I'm going to have a problem with this video because the battery's on 1 bar. Hopefully it will last, but you never know, unless these steelbook videos take a bit longer. It might cut off, but we'll see what we can do. So here's the card. Where's the special features on this? Doesn't actually say. Oh, it does there. Yeah. So you've got 30 minutes of extra features. So I'm assuming if they do the 4-hour cutout, that they will put a separate disc with some extra features on there. A few more than they've got on there. So I mean they're decent, but probably could do a bit more. But no doubt it's a way to make some more money. Next up, these aren't all be in this one video because I've got some of these split over different videos. But there was a wave that one of the many waves that Fox has put out. This is one of them. This is the first time it's come out on Blu-ray in the UK. This has not had a normal Blu-ray release yet, as far as I'm aware. The US disc I've been meaning to pick up for a while, but unfortunately it's region A locked and I don't have a region A player at the moment. I'm looking to get one, but I know as soon as I get one I'll start buying Criterion titles. And it's going to be quite expensive. But I do want the US disc of this because the US disc has 2 cuts of the film and it has a ton of extras. This doesn't have a lot on there and it's only got 1 cut of the film. One of the cuts on the US disc is referred to as the European cut. Don't know if that's the version on this or not. This is probably, I wouldn't say my top 10 films. I probably wouldn't put it in there at all. I'll say it's one of my favourite films though. So it's always hard to rank your favourite films because, I mean, I watched yesterday for the first time, Once Upon a Time in the West, and I really enjoyed that, and that probably went straight into my top 10. And I'm watching V for Vendetta at the moment, I'm halfway through that again. That's probably top 20. So things move around, but yeah, it's a nice cover. It is silver, fortunately, but not too bad. And we have the back there. When these were all first listed, they had artwork to be certified or to be confirmed even on the images, but they never actually changed the artwork. So what we got put up at the beginning is what we got when they came out. We have the disc here. I believe this is the same as the German disc from what I've seen or read anyway. We have the inside artwork there. Unfortunately a bit of a spoiler, but I suppose if you've obviously seen the film you know what happens. I've really enjoyed the film. Haven't watched it for a while, but I did check the disc when I got it to see what was on the disc in terms of features and just to confirm if it was the same as the US disc, which it wasn't. But I had a quick look. The image is alright. It's not sort of standing out brilliant, but it's a 70s film, probably low budget 70s film. It looks okay. And we have a card here. I'll say typical card for Fox, but they have changed these. So these are one of the ones they were using originally, the smaller ones. It does only have one running time on the back. Kind of a giveaway, there's only one version of the film, but it could have been as an extra feature, and it doesn't list extra features on here, so I mean, you wouldn't necessarily know straight away. Alright, next up we have Godzilla. Some of these ones, these are Zav exclusives. Can't remember exactly which ones are. I know this one was. This is the 4K release, which means because it's got remastered image, they've dropped probably I think all or most of the special features. So if you do want the special features, then probably buy the normal Blu-ray release, which I've been looking to do, but I don't really want to spend a lot on it. But you see, probably looks better because I've got the light shining on it. It's a nice effect there on the eye. It's not a brilliant Godzilla movie, but it's okay. There's the inside. This is probably released in time with the fact that the new Godzilla film, which is coming out soon on Blu-ray. No steelbook announced for that yet, unfortunately. Hopefully they do one. Well, not in the UK anyway. And then we have the back of the card here. Try and find the right way around for this. So this is mastered in 4K. So not really probably any special features on there, but it's a better image. Ghostbusters was released as a 4K, not the steelbook, just normal one. Coming out again with Ghostbusters 2. So I'm hoping they're doing the Ghostbusters 1 steelbook with the 4K picture quality. Otherwise I'll probably just pick up the standard Blu-ray, because I presume Ghostbusters 2 will be possibly 4K. Next up, again, I think this was another Zav exclusive. And this is the what's it called? Can't read the title. Animated Marvel features. So not only Studio Canal were doing a load of Zav exclusive steelbooks, so Lionsgate. And these bags are good, but once they're stuck down for a bit, the glue strip tends to stick to the back of there, and then it comes off. I do want to get some of those sort of steelbook case things I've mentioned before. I'm trying to see if I can pick some up. I mean, I need quite a few, and they're not particularly cheap, so I'll tend to probably wait till either get reduced in price, or I decide which of my titles I really want to put in them. Probably the Disney ones. Right, here's the front cover. Very nice image on the front. The spine I should show you, and the back with Hulk on. And I've got a Captain American side, and I'm not sure what that is actually, but you probably know. These are a collection of Avengers animated features. I don't know how these tie in and if there's any other ones. This did have an all Blu-ray release, so it's obviously available on Blu-ray anyway. This is just a steelbook version of it. But it's nice to have if you're collecting Marvel titles. I'll show you the card for that. There as well. So I've got some special features there. And there's what's on the disc. Okay, 3 more titles to show. Battery looks okay. I think when it starts beeping, that's when I have to panic. Right, next up is Beetlejuice. I think this was a Zav exclusive. I'm not too sure. When you do these videos about 2 months after you've had them, you can't always remember where you got things from. Got a nice glossy effect on there, and got embossing there on the title. That's the only embossing there is. The back, again, could be a bit better, but it looks okay. Inside the disc, which the same disc as in all the other Beetlejuice releases, and decent inside art right there. So this is a Tim Burton film. I hadn't seen it for quite a while. I watched it again probably last year. Forgot most of it actually. I remember key bits, but sort of get bits of it. But yeah, it's a really good film. I do recommend. If you're a big fan of Tim Burton, you've probably already seen it anyway. And that was before Johnny Depp was in most of his films. Next up, we have a remastered release of The Good, the Bad and the Ugly steelbook. People do have still some issues with the picture on this, but it's a lot better than the previous one. Whether they do re-release, remaster Fistful of Dollars and for a few dollars more, don't know yet. But this probably needed more work than the other ones. It's nice cover. It's I think the same as French release. It's a matte finish. It's MGM. They were doing about one of these a month reshoot films. They did Rocky and Robocop, but they haven't done it for a while. Well, Rocky, Robocop, Fargo and this. So I presume there's don't know what's happened. Probably no more they want to put out again at the moment. And there's the back. Do want to actually watch all these again on Blu-ray. So I've seen them on DVD a while back. So I want to revisit them all on Blu-ray. It's always deciding whether to watch a film I've seen before or watch a film I haven't seen. And there's the inside artwork, not too bad. I haven't checked this out myself, so I can't really make a comment on the picture quality, but I do believe it's a lot better than the original release. Again, on the cards here, typical of the Fox MGM ones, just a small card there. Yeah, I presume the sound has been remastered as well as a picture. So there's that one. And finally, we have another Tim Burton film, and another one which was in the Tim Burton box sets. And this is Mars Attacks. If this and Beetlejuice weren't from Zavvi, then they're probably from Entertainment Store. It's on play. So again, nice sort of gloss finish with the embossed title there. That's all the only bits embossed. Nice, actually. The eyes are embossed as well. It's nice sort of cover. We have the back there, basically similar to the front really. Inside we have the disc, and we have the inside artwork. Again, this is a film I haven't seen in quite a while. Last time I saw it was on DVD, so I look forward to watching this again. I do remember bits of this film, so some films I do watch and forget how they end or forget quite a bit about them. Other ones I do remember, not because they're bad, the ones I forget, just sometimes some films have more memorable scenes in, and I tend to remember things like that more. But the problem is when you see so many films, you're bound to forget some things, and it makes it worth watching again if you've forgotten how the film ends. And finally, this one is the card. So there's the cast there. Extra features aren't listed, but I'm sure there's some on there, I think. And then, so that's the glue. Couldn't get off there without ripping it. These sort of cards are the worst to get the glue off. These don't have glue on. These occasionally do, but they're not too bad. But these ones seem to be really bad. But yeah, that's all the steelbooks in this video, and thankfully my battery held out. So I'll be back in the next video with more steelbooks, and probably actually video after that. And well, really the rest of May's steelbooks now. So you'll be seeing a lot more of them. As usual, please rate, comment and subscribe. And until my next video, thanks for watching.